My name is Liz Ferty and I'm the Programme Director for Pensions and Investments World Pension Summit 2020. And today I'm joined by Magnus Billing, who is the Chief Executive of Alecta in Sweden. Magnus, hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent. So today, Magnus, you're a member of our advisory board. It's great to have you on board at World Pension Summit. So could you tell the people at home about your role at Alecta, and also what have you learned, what skills have you developed whilst living under lockdown, which has only been kind of partially in Sweden, but what have you developed over the last couple of months?
Well, first of all, Liz, thank you very much for having me, and it's a privilege to be part of the advisory board, and I'm very glad to see a strong agenda for this year as well. My name is, as you said, Magnus Billing. I'm heading up, I'm CEO of Alecta. We're an occupational pension fund. We manage about 100 billion US dollars. We have about 2.5 million private customers and 35,000 enterprises as customers. We're very much focused on Sweden. And I'm really looking forward to the summit. It's a fantastic opportunity to meet colleagues in the industry and exchange views. Unfortunately, it's not in person, but I think with the setup and with the agenda, it's going to be another interesting year with the summit. Mm-hmm. In particular, I think I'm of course looking forward to the panel I'm going to participate in together with Mark Fawcett and John Reed. We're going to try to talk about the new approach for a new decade and how long-term strategies can weather short-termism. And that's going to happen on Monday. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really interesting panel, and I hope you have all the solutions because I think we need some. Fantastic. So because we are, as you say, meeting virtually this year, we're trying out something a bit new. We're trying our one-word answer interview. So we would like you to basically, we have 11 questions, and you can only answer these with one word. So it's a bit challenging, but you're a very creative person, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's a big challenge.
It's not as challenging as managing people's pensions, I'm sure. The good news is you've got 3 escape routes, and they will give you 3 options. So you can give one no comment, you can clarify with a couple more words than one to one answer, and you can make a correction if you need to. So does that all sound straightforward?
And I assume there's a bonus if I manage all the questions, 11 questions with one answer, with one word answer.
We'll have to negotiate on that later, but I'm sure we can come up with something. Brilliant. So, question number 1. What do you think will be the biggest theme for our sector post-COVID-19?
Return.
Right, truly. Question number 2. What do you think our sector has learned over the pandemic?
Resiliency.
Let's hope so. Question number 3. What asset class are you the most optimistic about over the next decade?
Alternative assets.
Okay. Question number 4.
Sorry for that.
That's fine. What asset class are you the least optimistic about?
Government bonds.
Yeah.
Maybe I could use the explanation card there. Very briefly, I think it's a big challenge for the industry that the central banks and the fiscal and monetary policy has basically put a control, or to some extent manipulated the market forces of government bonds, which is crucial for all asset valuations across the board.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I expect we'll dig into that a bit more in your session at your panel at World Pension Summit. So what is the biggest challenge to institutional investors?
Again, I'm going to use the word return.
Right. And what is the biggest opportunity for institutional investors?
Long term.
Right. What more specifically is the biggest challenge to pension funds?
Deflation.
And what is the biggest opportunity for pension funds?
Risk capacity.
Right. So looking back, turning to you now more specifically, what new skill or talent have you developed over the last couple of months?
I'm getting pretty good at Teams.
Excellent. Very, very useful skill. And what do you miss most about the office or your commute?
in real life meetings. Too many words, but maybe you can put them as one word. Meeting colleagues, basically.
Okay, that's fine. And what are your biggest plans for 2021?
Agility.
Oh, okay, right. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Magnus. Looking forward to continuing the conversation at the World Pension Summit 2020. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Liz.